ready to take your party buffet to the next level. One of the key secrets to elevating the flavor of your meats is marinating them to perfection. By marinating your meats, you can infuse them with delicious flavors that penetrate deeply, creating a mouth-watering experience for your guests. Before you start marinating, make sure to choose the right cuts of meat and prepare them properly. Next, select a marinade that complements the type of meat you're using, whether it's beef, chicken, pork, or seafood. You can choose from a variety of marinades such as citrus-based, herb-infused, or spicy options. Once you've chosen your marinade, place your meats in a marinade bag or container, ensuring they are fully coated before refrigerating them for the recommended time. This allows the flavors to meld and develop, resulting in tender, juicy, and flavorful meats that will impress your guests. Now on the science of flavor. What is marination? Just what is marination and how does it work? Marination is the process of soaking foods, particularly meats, in a seasoned liquid known as a marinade. This is not just a random soaking, but a culinary technique designed to infuse your food with flavors and in some cases tenderize it. But let's dive deeper into the science behind marination. The process involves the breaking down of tissue structures and the absorption of flavor molecules. The acid in the marinade helps tenderize the meat by breaking down its protein structure, allowing the marinade's flavors to penetrate deeper. The oil in the marinade helps dissolve fat-soluble flavor compounds from herbs, spices, and aromatics and carry them into the meat. Meanwhile, the salt in the marinade helps to season the meat and can also help to break down proteins, enhancing the texture and flavor of the meat. So the next time you're marinating, remember you're not just making your food taste better, you're conducting a delicious science experiment. The right balance of acid, oil, and seasonings in your marinade can create a symphony of flavors that will elevate your party buffet to new heights. Now on the art of marinades, what are the different types and uses? In the realm of marination, there are several types and each has its unique purpose. Let's explore a few of them. Firstly, we have acidic marinades, which contain items like vinegar, wine, or citrus juice. These are perfect for tenderizing tougher cuts of meat as the acid breaks down tough muscle fibers. However, be careful not to over-marinate, as too much acid can make the meat tough again. Next is enzymatic marinades, which utilize ingredients like pineapple, papaya, or kiwi. These fruits contain enzymes that tenderize meat. But again, timing is key here. Too long and the meat can turn mushy. Then we have dairy-based marinades, such as buttermilk or yogurt. These are excellent for poultry and help to tenderize while adding a rich, tangy flavor. For those wanting to infuse their meats with robust, aromatic flavors, consider herb and spice marinades. Rosemary, thyme, and garlic are just a few examples that can transform a simple piece of meat into a gourmet delight. Finally, we have sweet marinades often containing honey, brown sugar, or maple syrup. These not only add a sweet dimension to your meat, but also help to create a delicious caramelized crust when cooked. So whether you're preparing a succulent steak, flavorful chicken, or even a delicate fish, there's a marinade out there that's perfect for the job. By understanding the purpose of each marinade, you can tailor your flavors to create a truly memorable dish, taking your party buffet to a whole new level of deliciousness. Now on the techniques. In the world of marination, the technique is as crucial as the marinade itself. Let's dive into some of the most common techniques and their pros and cons. First up is immersion marinating, where the meat is fully submerged in the marinade. This technique ensures even flavor absorption, but requires a generous amount of marinade, which could be wasteful. Next, we have injection marinating, a method that involves injecting the marinade directly into the meat. This is great for larger cuts as it ensures the flavor reaches the center. However, it requires special equipment and can be a bit messy. Brushing or basting is another technique where the marinade is applied to the meat during cooking. It helps to create a flavorful crust but may not penetrate deep into the meat. Bag marinating is a popular choice where the meat and marinade are sealed in a plastic bag. This method uses less marinade and makes for easy cleanup. Just remember to flip the bag occasionally for even marination. Lastly, we have vacuum marinating, a technique that uses a vacuum to open the pores of the meat, allowing for rapid and deep penetration of the marinade. It's efficient and effective, but it requires special equipment and may not be suitable for delicate meats. In all techniques, remember these tips. Always marinate in the fridge to prevent bacterial growth. Discard used marinade to avoid cross-contamination. And for best results, Allow the meat to rest after marinating before cooking. Understanding and mastering these techniques will not only enhance the flavor of your meat, but also make your party buffet a gastronomic success. On to safety now. As we delve deeper into the art of marination, it's crucial to not overlook the importance of food safety. Marinating can enhance the flavor of your meat, but it should be done safely to prevent any health risks. Here are some tips to keep in mind. First, always marinate in the refrigerator, never on the counter, as room temperature can promote bacterial growth. The ideal marinating temperature is between 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 4 degrees Celsius. This ensures the meat stays fresh while it soaks up the flavors. Second, the duration of marination varies according to the type of meat. Fish and seafood typically require less time than red meat or poultry, usually around 15 to 60 minutes. Chicken can be marinated for up to 2 hours, while beef, pork, and lamb can be left for up to 24 hours. Over-marinating can result in a mushy texture, so keep an eye on the clock. Third, never reuse marinade that has come into contact with raw meat unless you boil it first to kill any potential bacteria. It's safer to set aside some marinade before you start if you plan to use it as a sauce later. And lastly, if you're using a plastic bag for marinating, ensure it's properly sealed. You don't want any leaks contaminating other food in your refrigerator. Remember, marination is not just about flavor, it's also about handling and storing your meat safely. Stay tuned for more tips and tricks on how to elevate your party buffet. If you found this video useful and are eager to dive deeper into the world of event and catering, we have just the thing for you. Allow us to introduce the Catering Creatively book collection penned by our renowned culinary expert, Emma. These books go beyond marination, providing a comprehensive guide on everything from appetizers to desserts, perfect for your party buffet. Key topics include diverse cooking techniques, unique recipes, presentation tips, and more, all designed to impress your guests and elevate your culinary prowess. What's more, these books are easily available on Amazon, ready to be a part of your kitchen library. So why wait? Take your party buffet to the next level and leave your guests in awe with the help of Emma's Catering Creatively book collection. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the art of marination in our next segment.